A non-governmental organization, Dorothy Njemanzi Foundation, has appealed for urgent reforms to address the systematic exclusion of women and persons with disabilities from leadership roles in Niger State. The executive director of the organization, Dorothy Njemanzi, made the appeal when she launched a policy brief titled A Compendium of Sector-Specific Solutions for Inclusive Leadership in Nigeria, held at Goodell Hotel, Mina. The report.
Speaking, the executive director, Dorothy Njemanzi, said the 61-page document offers valuable insight into different issues women and persons with disability experience, which deny them opportunity and hinder their full participation in the development of the society. She notes that the sector-by-sector DNF compendium focused on politics and governance, security, education, gender and health, gender and poverty, women in sport, press freedom and gender representation, the creative industry and housing issues, among others. She, however, stressed the need for increased awareness on the inclusion of women and persons with disability for leadership roles across Nigeria and the loss incurred by the nation as a result of the gaps created.
The current things we have in practice, there are so many laws, like it was said, but a lot of them are not implemented because they are underfunded. So by doing an audit of where we are, vis-a-vis where, people say, if what people say is actual show of leadership or impact of leadership on them, if we do an actual audit, in some cases we see that a lot of things that even the ministries that were here, were not aware of, were things that, they are bragging rights. So now I was happy that the Ministry of Women's Affairs said, they would go and do an audit to be able to see the true impact that people in Nasarawa are getting on issues around, supporting women and supporting children. So I hope at the end of this that we have better budgeting, for better gender responsive budgeting in Niger State, such that it will be a model for other states to copy. I mean, it's nothing, the gender responsive budgeting at the federal level without cascading into the state levels means that the people in the villages will not enjoy the impact of gender responsive budgeting. And so that's the primary thing that we hope to reach, so that leadership will be as it's supposed to be for everybody.
The State Director, Human Rights Commission, Nuhu Muhammad, alongside the Directorate of NGO, Esther Bello, and the Committee Clerk, Niger State House of Assembly Committee on Judiciary and Legal Matters, Ibrahim Muhammad Babangida, all emphasized the need for collaboration and creating awareness on the importance of women inclusion in leadership roles.
Been exposed to a lot of things as regards the gender-based violence. And then we've also been informed that there are some important NGOs around that can take up cases that we cannot take to a logical conclusion, maybe because of lack of fund or something. But with that, I've been working with her, and we've achieved a lot working with her in terms of getting from point A to B, or carrying out sensitization in some communities, like we did in Bida sometime in December last year.
We are open to collaboration. There are lots of NGOs that have been working together to see the progress of the state. So talking about gender, we know we have a lot of issues concerning the female gender, but by the grace of God, we see how we can collaborate with them and proffer solutions to that.
Every support to enable it to succeed. That's all the Emirate could do. Anywhere that is expected, it will take part actively.
Most of these conversations at the end of the day boils down to issues of law. Now, as someone who works within the legislature, we'll find ways to make sure that some of these things see the light of day by God's grace.
From Goodell, Pamela Duma reporting for Nstv News.